Hi, everybody. How you doing out there in TV land? Still don't have our intro yet, but the guys who are working on it have told me that they're working hard on it. So hopefully we'll have it here in the next couple of weeks. Because we're going to go 3 shows this month. 3, don't count them 2. We're going 3 shows this month, and I'll give you more details about that a little bit later in the program. But we are here tonight, here on the fabulous West Coast, San Jose, California. It's beautiful. It was, it rained finally. Cloudsdale Weather Factory. I'm looking at you. It finally rained here.
We'll have it here in the next couple.
So yeah. Oh, Amy, make sure you turn down the thing because I'm getting some feedback. But there you go. So yeah, we got the rain finally. Awesome. I went go out for my 4-mile walk yesterday. I got rained on for 2.5 miles. I came home, but it was awesome. Still got my exercise in. Yes. And hopefully there'll be some snow in Tahoe soon. Go snowboarding. But other than that, we're here tonight to talk with one lovely lady and her daughter. That would be Miss Amy Keating Rajas and Moria. Mo. Right? Everybody? Yes. Moria.
Moira.
Moira. I like Moria. It sounds better. It sounds like you're like from, Dungeons and Dragons story.
Yeah, it's just not my name.
I know. God. It's live TV too, so I'm like embarrassed and red because I'm screwing this stuff up.
Well, you're just used to calling her Mo.
I am. I'm used to calling her Mo.
And that's cool. Call me Mo.
It is what it is. Mo. Okay, Mo. Yeah. Great having you here. I know you went to school today, Monday.
Yes, I did.
Everything. And we're here basically so we can interview both you and your mom. Your mom being, the main draw. But you're here because we want to talk about, your school and what's going on there and how we're going to help out a little later in the program. So let's talk a bit about you and school. So you go to L.A.
Los Angeles County High School for the Arts.
High School for the Arts. Yeah. And that's pretty a prestigious high school from what I hear.
Yes. I think it's the 3rd top art school in the country.
Yeah.
So that's pretty... That's pretty chill.
Yeah, there's like this awesome... I got this awesome picture of it. Look at that place. Wow. Look at that. That's crazy. Almost looks like it should be like, the Guggenheim in New York for a high school. That's crazy. If I went to a high school like that, it'd be awesome. And you actually had to audition to get in this high school, right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody has to audition. I auditioned with monologues, and other people do other stuff like the film students submit films or scripts, and the visual artists submit their portfolios. Mm-hmm. But yeah, everybody has to submit some type of artwork to be picked. Yeah.
And what did you do specifically?
I did the monologues, you mean? Uh-huh. I did a Shakespeare monologue, Phoebe from As You Like It.
Nice.
And a really not well-known play by Tennessee Williams called This Property is Condemned.
Okay.
And the character I played was Willie. Mm-hmm. And it was really sad, and I trained for months on it. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you're in for the drama.
Yes, I am.
Drama. You want to be an actress or a script writer or something like that, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So you're sort of like you go to a regular it's like regular high school, right? You got the English and the math and science and all of that.
Yeah, we have all that. I won't bore you with the details of the actual block schedule, but we have 3 classes a day, mm-hmm. and then after lunch it's all arts mm-hmm. until 4 o'clock, and then we go home. Oh. And we usually have 2 classes a day.
Okay.
And it just switches off. And so This semester we're working on our first year project for freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
And our theme is fairy tales. And so we've created a bunch of different stories based on the theme of fairy tales.
Okay. So what theme did you pick?
It's different for every teacher we have.
Uh-huh.
We currently have 4 teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all doing their separate projects.
Okay.
But the one I'm most interested in is my voice and speech teacher's project, which I wrote a script for.
Okay, awesome.
And it's Wizard of Oz, but 80s version.
80s version, so big hair.
Yes.
Big hair and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Dorothy is in the Breakfast Club's detention hall.
Okay.
She's asleep.
Okay, I'm liking it so far.
There's this big dream sequence, and she ends up in the 80s. And she meets the people from the Breakfast Club. She's dressed as Molly Ringwald from Pretty in Pink, but she meets the jock from the Breakfast Club,
Mm-hmm.
the meat guy from the Breakfast Club, but she meets Ducky from Pretty in Pink.
Okay.
And they're trying to find Prince, who is the wizard.
As in Prince, the artist formerly known as.
Yes.
I like it. Don't ask me.
That's one.
I grew up in the 80s, so I'm like, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm playing the Wicked Witch, who is, who is an evil track coach.
Evil track coach.
She's basically Sue Sylvester from Glee,
Okay.
but 80s version.
Okay.
And yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, actually. Why couldn't I do that in my high school? You know what? We used our theater. You know, we actually had this beautiful gymnasium in my high school, which had a stage, beautiful wooden stage, right? And we never used it, ever.
Oh.
Our school didn't have theater in Michigan. I mean, basically, we barely had sports. So basically, they would put all the wrestling mats up there, right? So the wrestlers would have a place to practice when the basketball team was practicing.
Oh, wow.
So we'd sneak in there, right? We'd sneak in there at lunch or anytime we could, and we just pull WWF. We're beating on each other on the wrestling mats and doing all that stuff. So we'd actually like write all these scripts about being wrestlers. And so it was actually happening. You know, we'd write stuff for drama, but it was like wrestling drama. It was crazy. It was fun. That's cool. Hey, will you be joining your mom at any of these conventions she's going to? Because I know you guys both ukulele now, right?
Currently, no, because I'm going. I know. Well, that's just currently. I mean, right now I'm only signed up to do.
Buy some apples.
Con.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that's the only one. I hope I didn't spoiler alert that. Spoiler alert.
I didn't hear anything.
Buy some apples.
Gosh, I didn't hear anything.
Buy some apples.
Sorry,
I didn't hear
I
anything.
realize that's probably not announced. Oops.
Buy some
Actually, in
apples.
San Jose right now, so it's like he could run through that door at any minute.
Uh-oh.
Any minute.
So yeah, that's
Lost
really
my ear.
that's the only one that I just told everybody about.
Whoops.
So yeah, yeah, but maybe if I get invited to other ones, she will come with me.
Yes, like Equestria LA,
Yes,
which
which
has
is
been reannounced.
yes, So yeah, if I get invited to that, that's a
Yes.
lot easier for us both to get to.
Absolutely, Equestria LA
Just
is
a-
coming.
Yeah,
If
just
you
a
haven't
drive down the 5.
Oh yeah, drive down the 5 for me, but it's a 5-hour drive down the 5.
Yeah, that's a lot longer drive down the 5.
4.5 on the bike. But anyway, yes. So I'll be coming to Equestria LA for sure. So
Awesome.
hopefully we'll see you guys there. I don't care if I'm invited or not. I'm coming. So, it's gonna be. You can't keep me away. Can't keep me away. So Mo,
Yes.
now that you're in this school, where do you see yourself as a senior? Right. So take from freshman to senior, and you're about to graduate high school. Right. What is your plan?
My plan is to go, well, I want to be in a lot of shows my senior year.
Okay.
I know I want to write for some of them. But, you know, after school-wise, I do want to, when I graduate, I want to go to some type of college with a very prominent theater program.
Okay.
If, you know, at all possible. But, yeah, that's basically my plan, is to do a lot of theater during my summers and, you know, volunteer for young actors who are trying to, you know, just learn about acting, and I can share some of my, you know, info on it, and I can volunteer and stuff, and then it builds up to, you know, me going to a theater.
That would be awesome.
College.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. You need to go down to, like, I don't know if there's a Nickelodeon down there or something like that, but you need to, like, go down and try out for, you know, Disney young actress thing, something too. I'm sure.
And that's, I mean, I would love to do voice acting as well.
Of course. You got this high, squeaky, yummy voice that just needs to, like, be on a show somewhere. You know? Yeah. Maybe I'll have to come up with something and, like, get your mom to get you to, like, record some lines for me.
There you go.
That sounds good.
That'd be great. I have to write something. Screwball, take a note. we need to do something like, hey, Screwy, you there? Screwy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie, do the...
Screwy's there. Let me get Screwy.
I'm like half, like, due to all this moving stuff, I'm like at half capacity right now.
That is true, gang. Screwball now lives in Vancouver. He's moved. Gone.
Yeah.
Out of Alberta. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, thank goodness. That's true. I miss my buddies.
He and Sam have this beautiful apartment. And you look out their window and it's like, oh.
Oh, is it? It's
wow.
a beaut. Oh my goodness.
It's a beaut. It's crazy good, you know? And it's like he's already had lunch with, you know, Vincent Tong and everything.
Yeah, Vince actually came over to our place, too.
Yeah.
He was a blast. He
do you
came
have,
over to our
do you
place.
have a question for Mo?
Oh, goodness. Let's see here. You know what? I wasn't prepared, but I already got one right now. So what, out of all, like, you know, like, plays and stuff, what's your most favorite one you have ever seen?
Oh. Ooh, I recently saw Kinky Boots.
Okay.
At the Pantages, and that was one of my favorites. They did a really awesome job with that. What's the Vanya and
Vanya, oh gosh, Vanya Masha Spike and
something else.
Somebody else. Oh, it's a Christopher Durang play. It was just here recently.
Is it Tasha?
No, gosh, now I have to look it up. Sorry,
we're looking it up. It was really good.
Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike by Christopher Durang.
That was my favorite, even though I didn't remember the name. That was a really good show.
And Peter and the Starcatcher.
Oh yeah, Peter and the Starcatcher. I saw that on Broadway.
Nice.
And
when he came for BronyCon the first time.
Hey Mo.
We went and saw it on the Broadway.
Hey Mo, here's a tip.
On the Broadway.
On the Broadway.
Here's a tip, Mo.
Yeah.
When you write a play, make sure that the name is short enough you can remember it. Okay?
Okay.
Just remember that.
Dang. Christopher Durang.
Dang that Durang.
Making it so hard on me.
Making it so hard. So hard. Any other questions for the Mo? Screwy?
Oh, sorry. I'm multitasking like crazy.
Of course you are.
Yeah, like I haven't even been prepared at all. I've been so busy.
Busy with the moving.
Well, yes. Not really so much moving, more like purchasing the stuff for the movie.
Purchasing the stuff for the movie, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Again, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Now this is like on the spot.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's... You ask one, Dusty, and come back to me.
Okay. You know, here's the... I know you took up ukulele, because your ma took up ukulele, right?
That's not true.
Yeah,
No?
it was the opposite.
It was
Oh, the opposite
me-
way. So you took up ukulele first,
Yes.
and then Mom took it. And here's a picture of Amy with her uke. Is there anything else that you're playing, like piano or regular guitar or anything like that?
No, I can play a little harmonica.
Okay.
I mean, okay, that's not true. It's I can play.
You can sing.
Oh yeah, I can sing a little bit.
Yeah.
The only thing that came to my mind was harmonica.
And she owns a harmonica.
I own a harmonica,
Okay.
but I don't play it. I use my voice sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a nice singing voice.
Karaoke is awesome.
Yes, she can sing some karaoke.
Sing some karaoke. We need to go karaokeing.
Yes.
To come down for Equestria LA. Must find a karaoke machine. Have
Yes.
some fun. But right now, I think Mo has to go do some homework.
Yes.
Is that true?
I do.
5:30.
5:30.
You're gonna,
Oh, we got
you're
10
gonna
minutes yet? Okay.
Hang on till 5:30.
Okay. I didn't know what the time limit was.
I mean, if you want me to
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Are
Before
you
the show,
kicking me out?
before the show, Mom said homework. So
Boy, do I feel
she didn't tell me exactly when. So, yeah. Okay, homework time is coming. So,
Hey, there's my ukulele.
Hey!
there you go. Go grab the ukulele.
No. I was just looking at the picture.
Oh.
It just came up on our
Oh, yeah,
image.
that's a nice one. That's your new one, isn't it? That's a good one?
Yeah, that's a good uke.
That's the good uke. Yeah.
Where'd you get it at?
At this place called the Fretted Frog.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so cool.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Yeah. There's actually a ukulele place in Japantown here in San Jose, which sells and gives lessons. It's just one store. It's all it does is ukulele. It's like crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Fretted Frog has many fretted instruments.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Besides uke.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Well, I'm going to ask Amy a couple things.
Yes.
Well, because she's sitting off to the side there, just twiddling her thumbs.
Mm.
Okay, here's one for both of you. How's that? This is the normal number one question that we ask everybody. We got sidetracked. What are some of the cartoons and comics you watched or are still watching as a child? Because Mo's a child and you're a child at heart. So, yeah. So what are you guys watching right now?
What, right now?
Yeah.
I mean, the one that we watched together is, back when it was on, was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah.
And now watch.
And then
Korra.
we watched Legend of Korra. But now it's done. But those were the shows we really, really liked, and we watched all together as a family because they were awesome. And we kind of stumbled across Avatar because I was doing research on Danny Phantom because I was going to pitch ideas for Danny Phantom, and Avatar was on right after it, and so I just ended up watching that and falling in love with it.
Yeah, Avatar is an awesome show.
Yes.
I honestly have not watched but like 2 episodes of Korra.
Oh, it's so good!
I
You've got to
know.
watch.
I've been busy with other shows. You know, it's sort of like, okay, well, I got to get to Korra, got to get to Korra. I actually have to watch the end of Avatar because I didn't watch the last season.
It's really good.
So I need to finish the last season of Avatar, and then I need to go to Korra. So it's like, I'm sure everybody out there is now yelling at me. It's like, Dusty, what are you doing? It's like, yeah, busy. You know?
We also really like Rick and Morty,
Okay.
which is completely different and very inappropriate, which we love.
Yes.
What other? I think those are the
That's
animated.
it, really.
Those are the animated things we watch.
Okay.
Besides My Little Pony,
Besides,
which we also
yes,
watch.
we all watch My Little Pony, obviously.
Yes.
How about the popular stuff that's on regular TV right now? How about like Walking Dead?
So, let me tell you.
Let me tell you. Come on, Mo. Tell me.
There is New Girl. There is American Idol. There's Glee. We
Okay.
watch. What else do we watch?
We watch Switched at Birth. We watch The Fosters.
You watch Sleepy Hollow.
I watch Sleepy Hollow. I
That's the
watch
second one.
Downton Abbey. Well, we watched Red Band Society, but now
Yeah, now it's gone.
and that was sad. We watched Gilmore Girls kind of in a
Gilmore Girls.
in a continuous loop.
Okay.
Because my mom and I love Gilmore Girls,
Mm-hmm.
and I just rewatched everything over and over and over again because it continuously plays on a loop on ABC Family.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
So,
sure does.
That's what we watch.
Okay.
And
so you can drop in at any point with Gilmore Girls and be like, hey, this is a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And it's so, at any point, it's awesome. But yeah, we love New Girl because it's hilarious. Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I got
yeah.
really excited about
You
that.
did. You got super excited.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Just a thing we watched.
Okay, here's a question for Amy. In season 4, right?
Yes.
You were here. Season 4 was going on last time you were here, and we talked a bit about it. But
Yeah,
in season 4, you had a lot of music. in
Yes,
your
I
episodes.
did.
It's like every episode had from Pinkie and Cheese to Pinkie's Wonderbolt rap, Wonderbolts,
Yes.
to the Ponytones. You wrote a lot of music. In
Yes, I
episodes.
did.
And in fact, you also wrote 2 pieces for the little interstitials that came out before Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks. You wrote
Yes,
2 of those,
yes.
plus you wrote Shake Your Tail.
Yes. That's all. Yep, very
So
true.
you've basically written like an album in the last year.
Yeah, I've been, yeah.
Are you now the go-to girl for the musical episodes? Are they like?
I think-
if there's gonna be lots of music in this one, just give it to Amy.
Yeah, I think I'm somebody that they go, oh, she's good with lyrics. Go to her. We know that she can do stuff, and I love doing it. I think that's one of the things is that I really love writing the music. So yeah, so that's a good thing. And I got to write stuff in season 5. This isn't a spoiler or anything because it's been put on there.
Of course.
I got to write stuff for Lena Hall.
Nice.
So yeah, so that
Nice.
was totally
I
awesome.
can't wait for that one.
I can't wait for it
I'm
either.
so
When I
excited.
found out that I got to do that was happening, I just flipped out.
Did you see that your boy Weird Al won a Grammy?
I didn't. That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Al won the Grammy for comedy. So
Good.
Mandatory Fun won the Grammy for best comedy album. When he
Nice.
when he twittered that he won it, I said, "Hey, did you win it for My Little Pony?" Yeah,
Nice.
he didn't say anything. Amazing.
No.
Let's see what else. So that and on top of we talked a bit about Wonderbolt's history the last time you were here because 1, 2, 3 had just come out.
Yes.
That's 2001, 2, 3. So have you let that percolate in your mind a little bit?
history of the
The history of the
Wonderbolts?
Wonderbolts and came up with anything else that's the history of the Wonderbolts we don't know yet? I mean, is it just like there in the back of the mind going, oh, this happened, that happened, there's a couple other people
No,
going on?
I mean, unless I have to write about something,
Yeah.
I don't really let it. I have to move on to other things to write about.
Darn.
Sorry. Yeah, unless I had to write the Journal of the Two Sisters, so I had to do that stuff.
Yeah.
But then I have to move on to other things, so I don't sit and think about
Let's do. Yeah.
all that stuff.
Darn it.
Sorry.
I know. Well, Hasbro needs to just give you an assignment. You need a Journal of Two Sisters that's like the history of the Wonderbolts.
Yeah, if I was given that assignment, I would happily
Yes.
come up with all
Hasbro,
sorts-
get on it. We want it. See, we want it. Trust me. Yeah. So let's see. What else have I got in here? Let's see. Yeah, you did like 3 of the 7 shorts for the
Yeah.
Rainbow Rocks thing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
crazy how much you were a part of that, but not really part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, Megan took care of the movie, but you and a few other people basically wrote these shorts.
Yeah.
With Equestria Girls 3 coming, we all know it because the International Toy Fair just told us that we have Equestria Girls 3 toys coming, girls on motorcycles. Yeah. So do you think, I don't know if it's going to be a spoiler or anything, or if you can talk about it, but are they going to do that again? Are they going to do these little shorts before Equestria Girls 3 that we can lead into the movie? Because that really worked well.
If they are, I'm not involved with it. So that's all I can only talk about things that I am part of or not talk about things I'm part of. But yeah, I didn't write any little in-between things. But that doesn't mean that they didn't happen. It
Yes.
just means I didn't write any of them.
Which is weird because you're like, if you were the AKR, it's like you're 100% like big top level writer for MLP. Why wouldn't you be involved in such a thing? But it's like,
Well, I think we were busy writing season 5. So,
which comes to my next question.
yes.
So, season 5, right, should be locked, stocked, and barreled. I mean, every script should be locked by now, right?
Yeah,
Are there scripts at the end of the season which are still being worked on?
I am pretty sure all of them are done.
Okay. That's cool to hear. Mm-hmm. I wish there was like one to talk about, but that'd be good. I'm just reaching now, gang.
Yeah, the only one that I can really talk about because
the one that got announced
is the Lena Hall one. And obviously there's music in it, and so yeah, that's the one.
I've sit here and racked my brain as to what kind of pony Lena Hall is going to be, right? So it's like she can't. Is she going to be a Pegasus with a flighty voice? Is she going to be a unicorn with a haughty voice? Is she going to be an Earth pony with this deep baritone voice that she does in Hedwig? It's like, sort of been trying to figure that one out myself. Darn it. I'm sure you can't tell us.
Well, I don't know exactly what her character voice ended up sounding like because I wasn't there when she recorded.
Oh, so they haven't even played it for you yet?
No, we don't. I honestly, we don't hear things like that until episodes air. I mean, the fact that I got to hear a snippet of the song when that was leaked was so awesome because, I don't see final things now that we live tweet. I often get to, in season 4, I got to see the episode a couple days before before it got aired.
That's cool.
So that I could live tweet without being distracted, because otherwise I would have been too busy watching the episode to also live
tweet.
Yeah,
that's cool. So we're right up against Mo's going off to do some homework.
She left.
Did she leave? Oh, okay. I was gonna bring her back at the last minute.
No, that's okay. She took off because she was. I was blabbing too much.
I bored her. I'm sorry.
No, I think I bored her.
Okay, no worries. One other thing. Where's my other questions? Here's one. When you wrote the shorts, the shorts for the Rainbow Rocks.
Yes.
Did you approach the main 6 differently? Because they are different characters. They aren't really the ponies that have those pony experiences. They're basically different girls with a different experience. So did you actually sit back and go, well, how would Rainbow Dash react to this, even though she's not that Rainbow Dash?
I still dealt with them the same, because to me their voices were still the same. And yeah, she wasn't Rainbow Dash who, kicks clouds and all that stuff, but I still took her to be the same awesome character that she is, and Rarity was still, somebody who would order or convince the Diamond Dog characters to push a piano. They still have their essence within them. So even though they don't have, the exact same, they don't have the pony experiences, they still are who they are. Right.
I wish they had done more with the Diamond Dogs. I really did, because they had, you had them pushing the piano in, and but they had like a 2-second flash in the movie, and that was it. And they didn't show them playing music. They didn't show them doing anything else. And it's like, dang it.
Yeah, I think it's just hard because you have so much. I mean, there could have been something written that
didn't make it. Didn't make it.
There's just so much that's going on.
Yeah, I did like their designs in Equestria Girls. They were kind of fun. That was kind of cool. Here's a question that it's sort of out of left field. It came to me while I was putting together my questions today. It said, long shot at best, do you think that the IDW Comics people would reach out to the popular show writers, such as yourself, and maybe M.A. Larson, to do a special edition comic where you guys write the story and give it to Andy Price or to Tony Fleece or any of the other artists to do. Do you think that has ever crossed their mind?
I have no idea. And I've written comics before. I wrote a bunch of comics for Powerpuff Girls.
Absolutely, you did.
So, that's something that I enjoy doing. But I don't know if it's crossed their minds.
Okay. Somebody needs to say that. IDW, hey, this woman has written comics before. She writes on the show. Hey, team her up with somebody. Yeah. So I think that would be actually awesome. I think that would be a selling point for comics. Like, hey, here's writers from the actual show.
Right.
Doing a special comic. Yeah. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool. Okay. What? I mean, you're pretty much done with Pony, right, at this point, right? Because your scripts are done and locked and gone, right?
Yes.
And you just told us that you're not really working on Equestria Girls 3. So what is it that you're working on? I mean, are you doing a Journal of Two Sisters type project for MLP? What are you working on right now? I mean, you said you were pitching for Danny Phantom, but is there anything else going on?
Oh no, that was way in the past that I did the Danny Phantom. That was so many years ago.
Oh right. That's what I'm thinking.
After season 5, I story edited a new season of Care Bears.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be on Netflix. It's Care Bears and Cousins, and they're bringing back 4 of the Care Bear cousins, and I'm really happy with the season. I haven't seen anything animated, but I'm really happy with the scripts. One of my writers is a pony writer, Dave Polsky, wrote for me. And he did a great job. And then I segued from that to doing some work for Disney.
Ooh.
And that's actually what I'm kind of doing at the moment. It's a property that it started as a book property. It still is. It's a book property that I took their book Bible and made it into a show Bible.
Okay.
Because to help promote the books, they are doing shorts.
Oh, nice.
And so I needed to so I wrote the book Bible, and then I needed to come up with the shorts ideas, and I will most likely be writing the shorts themselves.
Nice.
To help promote the books. Yeah.
And of course, you can't tell us what that book is. Yeah.
I can't, unfortunately.
Darn it!
Yeah,
but it is Disney, which is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, and it's an original. It's an original. I can tell you that it's an original.
Oh, cool. So it's not a rehash, obviously.
Yeah, this one is
awesome.
not. Yeah, and it's really fun.
Yeah, anytime you guys can get some Disney work. That's cool.
When I can tell you what it is, I will.
Oh, please, because I'd love to break that story for you. You haven't heard? I mean, I know you're elbow to elbow with Lauren now and then. Can you tell us if there's going to be any more Wander Over Yonder? Can you tell us? Because I'm waiting with bated breath to watch more Wander Over Yonder.
I love Wander Over Yonder.
I do.
I'm assuming that they're making more.
I hope. I haven't heard anything.
I don't know that they're not.
I don't know that they're not, but...
Yeah, I mean, Lauren's busy on Medusa at the moment.
Yeah, Medusa, right.
But yeah, I haven't heard anything to the contrary. But I don't know on that.
Darn it!
Honestly,
darn it!
I know they just won. I know Wander just won a bunch of Annies.
They did.
So, yeah.
Which means they aren't going to kill. The one thing I'm waiting for though is like I go to the Disney store like once a month, going, where is my Silva plush? Where's my Sylvia plush? Dang it! I want it bad.
Would be awesome.
It's weird that Disney has this property, right? Which everyone loves, but they haven't done any merch for it at all. Right? It's all. I mean, they put like $1.5 billion into Frozen dresses and nothing into Wander, and it's like. Ugh.
My husband has a Wander shirt
from
before. Yeah, from before it was before it was a cartoon when Craig was first just doing.
Really.
Doing like he was doing little like I think there were little books, And he did T-shirts, and so my husband has a Wander T-shirt. It's pretty cool.
It's going to be worth a lot of money someday.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
My husband worn out Wander T-shirt.
Collector stuff. That's cool. And with that, I think we're out of questions for now. So we're going to go straight into conventions. Because, of course, I don't have a commercial right now because I'm waiting for my commercials to get built elsewhere. But we're going to go straight into conventions because convention season's here. I mean, it's here already because we have one this coming weekend, which I'll talk about in a minute. But here in the Bay Area, we're going to have BabsCon. BabsCon is coming. Yes, April 3rd through 5th, which is Easter weekend. Guests, the list goes on, and it got bigger again. Let me read all of these names for you. Kathy Westluck, Tara Strong, Daniel Ingram, and Stefan Anders. Claire and Ian Corlett, Brian and Brenna Drummond, Andrea Libman, Marijke Hendricks, Peter New, GM Barrow, Heather Nutha, and Bobby Kurtnow from the comics. Now they got more coming. Natasha Levenger from the comics and Sunset Shimmer herself, Rebecca Soichet, shall be there. So you don't want to miss BabCon this year. You don't want to miss it. It's huge this year.
It is huge.
Don't want to miss it. Everfree Northwest is also coming up May 29th through 31st. And they have...
they moved?
Huh? Yeah, they moved.
It used to be at 4th of July.
It used to be 4th of July, and they moved. So they moved to May 31st,
okay.
May 29th to 31st. John Delancey, Nicole Oliver, and Tabitha St. Germain are who they got nailed down. They're still taking donations for the charity auction. Also, Pony Stock musician applications are open. Also, community guest applications are open. So if you want a musician or a community guest that you think that they're going to want, send in your application, and they'll get back to you. So go to the website and check that out. And this weekend, of course, is PonyCon NYC, February 14th to 16th, Brooklyn, New York. Ingrid Nilsson, Daniel Ingram, Vincent Tong, and Andrea Libman will all be there. They also have a Skype call with a big, huge world premiere Season 5 trailer with Jason Thiessen and Big Jim Miller. We'll both be on the Skype call for that. You don't want to miss it. Also, they're having this really cool MLP Cafe, which is cool. It sort of comes out of the anime side of it. They're having a cafe where the sweet treats will be there, and they're having a makeover spa with a rarity type thing. It's going to be cool. You know, I wish I could go. I can't. But it's going to be there at PonyCon NYC. So check that out if you're in the New York area. I wish I could. I can't. And with that, that's what's coming up for conventions. European conventions are coming up soon, too. I'm going to start digging a little deeper to find a few more conventions to talk about during the show. So if you have a convention, send me some information, and I will talk about it all summer until it comes. So get me some information at dusty@manliestbrony.com. Charity stuff. Let's go straight into charity stuff. So we got last show, Vincent. We had Vincent Tong on the show. Wonderful, wonderful man. The Covenant House, Vancouver, which takes homeless kids off the street, gives them a place to go, gives them things to eat, helps them get jobs or goes to school or whatever. So very, very wonderful charity. We raised 705 bits for that one. Thank you very much, everybody. You're awesome. So, yeah, lots of stuff there. So I've got this pile of swag over here. I've got, let me get it. Come here. A couple of blind bags, a couple of new blind bags. I got spaghetti-haired Twilight. You'll see a theme here in a second, people. I got a brushable Twilight. I got the Japanese manga with Twilight on the cover. Can't get this one unless you order it online, so I got that for you. But not only that stuff, I got last year's Twilight foil. Right there, I had one left over, so I kept it for something good. So Flash Sentry's waifu, all that Twilight stuff is going out to you. But not only that, because we cracked 500 bits, he is going to go get this for you. I have to find, there it is. Ashley Ball with one Applejack Equestria Girls doll, signed by Ashley herself. which is being on its way to me, which is going to go to you as soon as I take your name out of that hat. Right over there. This hat. With all these names in it. I'm going to dig. Ha 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 ha. This one. Right here. Let's fold it up. Waveform. Waveform, buddy. You win. Waveform gets the win this time. Thank you very much, Wave. I know you've given a lot to us over the year. Thank you very much for your help. And all that stuff, as soon as I get that doll right there in my hands, I'll pack all that stuff up and send it to you. So thank you very much, everybody, for helping. And we're going to get rid of all those and put on my hat. Got my carpetbagger hat this time. Wow. It's a lot looser. I must have lost some weight. Actually, I have lost weight. I lost about 17 pounds so far. So, yes, we're working on our BabsCon cosplay. We have to lose some weight to get to that one. So, we're working hard this year to make it look good. So, with that, we are done with Vincent. Done. He's an awesome guy. I love you, Vince. So now we're going to do charity for Amy and Mo. Yes. So what we're going to do, because schools are having problems with their budgets, right? So Mo's school is a little short on its drama budget, from what I understand. So what we're doing is we're going to fund Arts Now, which is LA County High School for the Arts charity. So if you go to manlysbrony.com, you'll see the link, and it goes to PayPal. Don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out because you got to go to PayPal. But if you give your money at the PayPal link for Fund Arts Now, Amy is taking track of who's given money, okay? So she's going to get me that list of people, and then we're going to draw at the end of the 2 weeks for this pile of stuff over here. So I've got a couple of things. I got this, which is a tie Twilight Sparkle, but you'll notice no wings. This is an early tie. So if you didn't find one of these early, you can't find them anymore. This is rare. So 1 Twilight, no wings. 2, I've got a Rainbow Dash book signed by Miss GM Barrow right there. So we're doing this for the arts. So GM Barrow, writer. I got my Twilight Sparkle Ship Thick card right there. The mustache card will go out to you. And this copy of Pennyroyal Academy by M.A. Larson, signed to, let's see what it says. It says, "Stay princely, my friends," specifically for the show. So M.A. Larson signed Pennyroyal Academy. You don't have to buy his book. I'll give it to you. Right here.
Nice.
Absolutely. Not only that, our new sponsor, Little's Toy Company, sent me some swag. So I'm going to throw some stuff in there too. Right here. Look at this. Funko Discord as given to us by Little's Toy Company for you. Look at that. Beautiful. This thing was not cheap over at Hot Topic. I think this thing was like $29. So that's going to go in the pile. Thank you very much, Little's Toy Company. They are our new sponsor. Go over to their website and find everything you need for your collection from Little's Toy Company. So that stuff right there is in the pile. Not only that, if we break 500, I think that Amy would like to kick in a little bit. Right? Maybe a signed book?
Absolutely.
There you go. How about a signed book from Amy Keating Rogers?
Yes, I will kick in a Journal of the Two Sisters.
Journal of the Two Sisters, if we break $500. So you'll get 3 signed books from writers on the show. GM Barrow wrote for the show, Season 5. So you get 3 writers from the show signing 3 of their books, plus the Discord, plus the Twilight, plus the card, if we break $500. And it's easy. We break $500 all the time. So go over to manlysbrony.com, click on the link, give your money through the PayPal, so that Moira can do this stuff in school, so she can write her things and she can act, and she can cry on cue, like me. No, actually. So, yes, so we're going to support her school So we've supported Soren School before. We're supporting More School now. So all of that stuff, just go over there, click, give a couple of bucks. And thank you very much for your support, continued support throughout the year. Hopefully this year we're going to break $100,000 by the end of December. So that I want that to happen. I really want it to happen. We cracked 50 last year, so we're going to crack 100 by adding it up for 2 years. Love it. Love it. But not only that is going on, not only that, if you got a couple of extra bucks and you really want to help, tell them all about it, Amy.
Okay. So yes, so Moira's theater department is sorely in need of funds. So hopefully next week, I'm hoping, I'm going to put on eBay's Giving Works site, I think is it 5 items? I'm trying to think of how many items.
I've got 4.
Four items. Okay, I'm bad at counting.
Okay.
4 amazing pieces of art.
Yes. First thing is the Ponytones cuties.
The Ponytones cuties. Made by Cutie Corral, and these are originals that they made just for this auction, and they are so cute. So it's Rarity and Fluttershy and Big Mac in their Ponytones outfits. So those are going to go up on eBay, on the Giving Works, which is, the charity version of eBay.
Yep.
Next, we have the poster.
Yes.
Purple Tinker has donated a poster from the original BronyCon, and it is signed by Jason Thiessen. And so she has very generously donated that to the cause, which is totally awesome.
Yep.
And then Sherry from White Dove Creations is donating an original plush Flutterbat.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is oh so beautiful. And then the folks from the Paper Pony are doing a piece. We have a mock-up of it. It is not complete at the moment, but it is this Broadway pony piece. We're trying to do kind of theater themes with all of this.
Yep.
And so we have the ponies all in their theater gear, and I'm bringing it up now. So it's Fluttershy as Tracy Turnblatt, Rainbow Dash as Danny Zuko, Rarity as Sandy, Twilight as Elphaba, Pinkie Pie as Glinda, and Applejack as the Fiddler on the Roof. And so that will be all, paper and awesome and really super cool.
Super cool.
And then the last piece is by Silver Slinger, and it is a pendant, and it is so beautiful.
Yes.
And fantastic. It's called Hitchin' a Ride, and it's Pinkie and the Cannon, and he put this up on Twitter a little while ago, and it's just so gorgeous. I wish I could get it myself.
Yeah, this thing is incredible. This is one of his masterworks, people.
Yeah, it's sick. It's so gorgeous. So those are going up hopefully next week, and the reason I say hopefully next week is that the theater department is having a fundraiser next week that's actually already sold out. It's Drag Queen Bingo at Hamburger Mary's, and so
I can't go. I'm so sad.
And I'm going, and I'm so excited. Originally, I was going to put all this pony stuff together and put it up at their silent auction at Hamburger Mary's, and I went, these people are not going to appreciate how awesome all this pony stuff is.
Not at all.
So that's why I'm putting it up on eBay. Because I know all of you guys will appreciate how awesome all this stuff is.
Yes, we will. It's crazy good.
They're crazy good. So yeah, hopefully they will. I just want to give the Paper Pony folks enough time to get their piece ready.
Right.
So once everything's ready, I will put it up on eBay, and folks can bid on it, and hopefully it'll fetch a lot of bits, and raise a lot of money for Moe's school.
Yeah. So if you got a couple extra bits to rub together, you can I'm sure that she's going to give me the link when she gets it. I'll put it up on the
I will.
YouTube reload when this goes up. And then you'll be able to go to their site and bid on any of that awesome stuff. Okay? And if you don't have that kind of dough, go to manlysbrony.com, give a couple of bits to our charity on the PayPal, and then you're in for all of this wonderful swag down here. Okay?
Yes.
So
every bit counts.
Every bit counts. So if you don't have a lot of money, you can go for this. If you have a lot of money, you can go for that. Okay? Everybody good? Everybody on the same page?
Yes.
Good. Because hopefully I get it straight. Oh my goodness. But you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's Screwball time.
Screwball time?
It's Screwball time is what it is. Yes.
Screwball time. I've never heard of that before. I love that.
It's new. It's a new thing. It's Screwball
I
time.
sound so tired though. Goodness.
Why do you sound tired? It's not like you've been moving to Vancouver or anything.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of dizzy too. I don't know why. It's just.
Well, that's just an everyday occurrence.
I'm not. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So anyway, how you doing, Screwball?
Oh, tired.
Tired.
Like I just said, just tired. I don't start work for 8 days, so
8 days.
it's just like I have nothing to do.
Except for play games.
Well, Vincent came over and we played some games together.
Nice.
That was so much fun. Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Yeah.
And then went out to lunch with Sibsy and Peter New joined us later.
Sweet.
And there's just so much going on. I already feel at home. Like the people here are just so nice and so kind, and I'm already getting constant invites from others. They're just like, hey, so I hear you moved in. We gotta hang out. And I'm just like, guys, you're so nice.
Hey, speaking of Sibsy, I've got a surprise for everybody later in the show.
I love this.
Don't go anywhere. Later in the show, I got a surprise for all you.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
When I saw her at the lunch, I was just like, you have no idea how thankful I am for what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, hey, questions?
Yes, I got tons of questions.
Do it.
Amy, get us ready. So this one is from Red Card for you, Amy. What's it like to work with some of the same staff on My Little Pony as on Powerpuff Girls?
I'm trying to think. I mean, the people I worked with that are the same were Cindy and Lauren, and in season 1, Robert and Seti was so it was awesome. I mean, that was one of the best things, was getting to work with the same people. So fantastic. Lauren and I became friends on Pony, and Cindy and I became friends. That was one of the great things at Cartoon Network, was we got to kind of go from kind of show to show together. We went from like Powerpuff to Dexter's Lab and then Foster's, and we became kind of a family, which was really, really nice. So then when Lauren asked us to come on to Pony, it was really great to see those old friends again, because all of us at that point, we were freelancing, and so it wasn't in-house the way it was at Cartoon Network. And so when we had Writers' Summit meetings, it was really nice to, see friends again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Goodness. So this one's from ToonGeek45 for you, Amy. How do you deal with writer's block? So that happens a lot.
My main thing is, fortunately, I figure things out when I drive. And I have to drive a lot, I guess. When I have to drive, I figure things out, and that's how, I guess it's not how I deal with it, but that's when I deal with things. When I need to take a break, and, my writing time is when my kids are at school.
Right.
And then by that time, I'm usually kind of burnt out by the time it's like, okay, now it's time for me to pick up my kids, and then I'll be driving and I'll figure out the problems as I'm driving. It's because, as you're driving, it's something that you're used to doing, and obviously I'm paying attention on the road, but my brain isn't worrying about the writing stuff, and so somehow I figure out the writing problems as I drive.
I do that riding my motorcycle.
I do that walking.
Yeah. If I need to think about something.
Exactly. Because
the time to yourself is what is the biggest thing for me, definitely.
Yeah, you're not sitting in front of the computer going, oh my gosh, I better figure this out. You're doing something else, kind of mindless, so to speak. Not that
it gets the brain working when there's, I guess, more going on.
Yeah.
The Abdullah oblongata is working in the back of the brain when you're doing other things. It always is.
Isn't that for hand-eye coordination?
Yeah, something like that. It's the only term in the brain I could remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was for hand-eye coordination, though. I remember that. That works. Whatever. So this is from Derry Kin. First off, congrats to Weird Al Yankovic for getting a Grammy this year.
Yes.
Question for Amy: what was it like working with Weird Al?
I actually didn't really work with him. So it was fantastic. Easiest person ever. I really did my writing on my own, and then it got sent to him, and he went into I wasn't in the recording studio or anything. Because we write on our own, and then things are kind of done. So it's sadly not a very interesting story.
Darn.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I never even knew myself.
Here's the question, right? I'm gonna interject here, right? So, what went on screen was different than what you wrote, because did Weird Al change some lyrics on you? Did they rewrite some stuff?
Weird Al didn't. Daniel did.
Oh, okay.
But that happens. When the biggest one that changed was the goof-off. And the goof-off changed because Jason kind of had an epiphany that it should be a polka-off. And had that been, had they had that epiphany when I was writing it, I would have written it as a polka-off. Okay. But that didn't happen until I was on to another script.
Oh, gotcha.
And so when Daniel was doing the music, Jason went, oh, this should be a polka-off, and so Daniel just ended up changing it, which makes complete sense.
Yes.
So that was the biggest change of all the changes.
So hopefully enough words stayed.
Not in the polka-off.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. No, but that's cool. Things change, and that just happens.
Yeah.
That's good.
Next.
Wait 1 second. Let's making sure I'm reading this right. Oh, so this Ricard, Ricard OFR200 for you, Dusty. Actually, is have you something planned for Hearts and Hoops Day for your channel?
Yes, we'll talk about that at the end of the show.
Ooh, goody. More hype. Now we got two things to hype for.
Yes.
Goodness. So this one is from... Ooh, so this one's from Ryder. I like that name. This is for you, Amy. How did you get started in writing professionally?
Accidentally.
Oh.
Yeah, I was actually trained as an actor. I studied theater in college. I went to Occidental College here in Los Angeles, and in order to finish my major, I took a playwriting class and discovered I was good at it. And so I continued writing plays when I went and got my MFA at Cal Arts. I got my MFA in acting, and I just kept writing plays. After I graduated from Cal Arts, I tried to pursue acting, and just thanks to a friend, I got a job at Hanna-Barbera Cartoons. And first I was a production assistant at Johnny Bravo, and then I was a production assistant on Powerpuff Girls. And meanwhile, I was in a theater company acting, and then a friend from that theater company ended up producing one of my plays in Hollywood. And so I had put posters. By now, Hanna-Barbera had was stopped being Hanna-Barbera, and now I was at Cartoon Network. And so I put posters all around Cartoon Network saying, come to my play. And Powerpuff was having problems with their writer, and they needed help with the writing. And so I approached Craig McCracken and said, hey, I know how to write, and he knew that was true because I wrote this play. And he was going to come up to me on the same day and say, hey, you want to try and write for this? And so he gave me a chance, and I started as a freelancer on the show, and then I ended up becoming the head writer of Powerpuff.
Yay.
Yay!
It's amazing how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see, yeah. So this one, I'm also doing some more speed reading, as I always do. So this one's from Dat. It's just Dat.
Dat.
Riemi, do you have any convention plans?
Currently, the convention I'm signed up for is one that I guess I alerted. It's
You'll have to see the replay where I bleep it
you
out.
had to see the replay. Currently, I have one.
We can't
I
say.
hope to go to more.
Even though we've said we can't say.
I can't say. I'm sorry.
No.
I was actually zoned out at that moment because I was
so you don't know either.
I don't even know.
And when I put this up on YouTube, it will be bleeped. Or
bleeped.
Josh will have my hair non-existent.
It's hard for me to read and listen at the same time, so it's like, what's going on?
I hope to attend conventions and
she
not
hopes to attend conventions. Anybody who does a convention, she'd like to attend conventions. So maybe you should contact her. Amazingly enough, that'll work.
Yeah. But I'm not attending BabsCon. I can say that. I'm not attending BabsCon.
Yeah, because it's Easter, right? Because you're going to
Yeah, because it's Easter.
Family.
I can't make it due to Easter family stuff.
Yes. We will miss you. Cry.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
We'll miss you. Next.
So this one is from
James Justice! Resident Superhero, who's been gone for a couple of shows.
Yeah,
he must have
he has
been
been.
halfway to Jupiter, taking on Soggy Milk's moon base. Because they found, little bits of water on Jupiter right here. So the deconstituted milk needed the water. So he created an entire space station on Jupiter just to get the water to rehydrate the dehydrated milk for his laser.
But I can't really see how this goes wrong, because there is no water in Jupiter.
Laser! And he took the laser out, obviously, because there was no laser which struck the Earth. So obviously he did his job. So, again, James Justice comes through. But what does James Justice want to know this week?
Let's see here. He actually has two I want to bring up. We'll bring on the first one. For you, Amy. What is your dream project in terms of writing, singing, or acting?
There you go.
Oh, well, I've been trying and failing to write a YA novel. So my dream is to actually write it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that.
I hear Emmy Larson has some pull in that area right now.
What? He has time to write a book?
No, he's written one, so maybe he has some pull to get you
Yeah. I get I get distracted with all this paying work, which is a good thing.
Yeah, paying work's awesome. Yes, isn't it?
I've written a big chunk of it. I just can't get back to it, and I have it all in my head. I know exactly what it is.
Yes.
I just haven't had the chance to continue it. I've been, so my dream is to actually finish it. Whether it would be sold, that'd be nice too. But I'd like to actually finish it.
Yeah. That'd be good.
So that's one of my dreams. And so yeah, I'll stick with that one.
Okay, cool. Good dream.
Thank you.
This one's also from James. For you, Dusty.
What?
I've noticed that you've been losing weight, and I like to as well.
Yes.
What did you do to lose weight, and are there any tips you can give me about losing weight?
Okay, the thing I did about losing weight is I looked at a scale and said, "Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? Stop shoveling things in your mouth. because I was eating horribly. I was drinking horribly. It was like, dude, you are like 267. Are you stupid? You're 46 years old. This isn't going to work. So I get up at 6:30 every morning, and I go walk 4 miles in the dark and the cold. I come back here, and I make myself a high-protein breakfast. Then I take care of whatever I have to do online. I take my shower, and I go to work. And when I come home, 3 days of the week, I go to the gym after I've walked my 4 miles. So I do the gym 3 days a week, and I walk every day, except for Saturday, because I have to go be at work at 9 a.m., and that's way too early to be out in the dark. So I'm walking, I just crossed over 100 miles for like the last month. So 4 miles a day. Count it. I just picked up DDP yoga, which Ingrid Nilsson has, sort of like inspired me to take yoga back up. So I'm going to split up my gym nights with yoga nights. So hopefully by the time BabsCon rolls around, I'll be back in fighting shape. And I'll be looking awesome in my new cosplay, which will premiere at BabsCon. So basically it's like, yes, I was fat and stupid and sucking wind and just looked at myself and said, hey, you know what? It's you who's going to fix it. Go fix it. And put in the work and put in the time and eat the right things, and it all starts working. And weight loss is math, people. Weight loss is math. Calories in versus calories out. So shorten the calories coming in, expand the calories going out. You'll lose weight. Exercise, eat less. Done. That's really how it works. So, do that, and it'll work.
I like that.
Next.
I love that. So this is from Pony 1972. While we wait for season 5, have you all seen the new SpongeBob movie?
No.
Nope.
And I won't.
I'm going to after the show.
I'm in the same boat on SpongeBob as I am on the Teen Hunger Force, whatever the heck it was called. I didn't get that show either. It's like, I didn't get SpongeBob. I never got SpongeBob. I've tried to watch SpongeBob. I can't get it. I just don't. And same with Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't get it. So it's like, it's just inane stupidity to be inane and stupid. I just don't get it, okay? It's not my kind of comedy. So I'm sorry, I'm just not going to watch it. So that's me, anyway.
I'm a SpongeBob fan myself. I love it. I watched a lot when I had cable, and then it just stuck after that, and I just kept getting more and more. I actually just watched the older movie, and I loved it. I forgot all about it. Mm-hmm. But that one's gonna be good. I'm excited.
It's got great people working on it. I'm not saying great people aren't working on it. I just don't get it. It's just not me. So, how about you, Amy? You going to see it?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I heard good things though. Some people who were skeptical have seen it and they said it was pretty damn good.
Okay.
It takes me to see anything, so
Let's see. Yeah. One second. I'm just. Ooh. So this one is from Fifth Rider. Question for you, Amy. How is it? How is writing for a? Darn. Ton of speech. How is writing for a show different than writing a book?
Gosh. You write it from a different perspective. A book is written in the past tense. The Journal of the Two Sisters wasn't, because it was written as a journal, so it was, people talking in the present.
Yep.
But yeah, that's one of the things that Mitch and I talked about. That's so weird about writing books is that it's all past tense versus, when you're writing an outline, it's happening currently. And then when you're writing a script, it's happening, it's happening now.
Yes. So
to switch your brain over, it's difficult. And you also have to describe a lot more. When you're writing a book, all the, not that you're not telling the action and all that's happening in a script, but it's a lot more that you're having to tell, so that everybody knows what's going on, and kind of less dialogue, than you would in a script.
Yeah.
Most books you have to set scene, right?
Exactly.
If you read some of Pennyroyal Academy, he'll set scene for like 4 pages before anything happens, right?
And you wouldn't do that in a
And you wouldn't do it in a
script.
script. It'd throw you out. It's like,
Oh my
let's
gosh,
get to it.
it's
Let's get to it. We only got 22 minutes here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Next.
So this one, let's see, yeah. So this one is from Marjan, Marjan Lion. Question for you, Amy. What would be one of your favorite scenes or songs of My Little Pony that you've written?
Besides ones I can't talk about. I mean, I always say I love the Smile song a lot. And yeah, I really love the Smile song. It's just such a happy song.
The Smile
And it turned out-
the Smile song's like a perfect song.
Yeah, it turned out very much how I expected.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Also from Marjan, what and your favorite scenes or songs written by another writer?
Oh, and I want to say another scene. My favorite scene is in Testing 1 2 3 when they're showing the reveal of what they did, how they taught Rainbow Dash,
Right.
everything. By somebody else. Trying to think what other things. I like the making of the dress song a lot.
Our
think that's-
dress, yep.
Yeah, that one's super cool. I like the music is so awesome. And what other? Winter wrap up is super fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
The crazy thing is all these songs, all these epic songs that we all love are like first season songs or second season songs. The latest couple of seasons have catchy songs, but they're not like embedded in the mind like the first season songs are embedded in the head. Like the Flim Flam song is great, but it's not embedded in my mind like Winter Wrap Up or Art of the Dress. And maybe that's a psychological thing. I don't know. I mean, it's good music. It's still good songs. But
It's because it's because it's nostalgic. It's what you started with.
yeah, maybe that's a way of the mind. Something going on with the way the mind remembers things. But I've noticed it more over the last couple of years of fandom, where most people are still on those songs, and a lot of people haven't like really remixed some of the new stuff, which has lots of potential to be remixed and have fun with. But more people are still stuck on those old songs and continue to redo them.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, one of the most recent, mine would easily be "Apples to the Core." That one's
Or Drink of Water. Yeah. Or Drink of Water.
Oh, that one is so tough. Oh,
Yeah, it's a tough song.
Yeah.
But Margin Lion can sing the entire Spike version of the Cloudsdale Anthem
Oh yeah, he did that. I remember that.
perfectly.
Oh my
It's like,
goodness.
dude, you're crazy.
That was such an awkward song.
It was.
I couldn't even watch it a second time.
Yes.
So this one is from Cat Bus.
Cat Bus.
Cat Bus. That sounds cute. So this is for you, Amy. Who is your favorite character to write for? And why?
We know that one.
Pinkie Pie.
Oh, yes.
Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
Yes.
Yeah, Pinkie Pie for me is like just writing down things that come out of my own head.
Yep.
So yeah, she's my inner insanity.
That one. Yes. Pinkie.
Insanity.
Insanity. Oh, wait. You know what's happening? I'm getting some static. There's static in my ear. Static. Is it Joe? Oh, you know what? Twilight has turned on the mirror again because I'm getting the signal from Ponyville. So, the signal's coming through the mirror to me, to you, right now. You know what time it is? It's EQI time. So everybody sit tight. The latest news from Ponyville's coming at you right now. Let me get this ready.
Thank you, Dustykatt. This just in. Sweetie Belle has filed a lawsuit for privacy rights violations from the equestrian government. Every pony knows that Princess Luna has an obligation to enter the dreams of ponies. Usually she imparts some form of wisdom to assist ponies in admitting when they're afraid, discovering that their sister is actually trying to be nice to them, or telling them to move out of their parents' house already. Sometimes all she does is repeatedly scream, "Stop clapping!" But the Princess of the Night's forays into dreams have moved beyond unlicensed psychiatry and casual pimping to violations of ponies' basic rights of privacy. Or so claims Sweetie Belle, after Princess Luna discovered Sweetie Belle's plans to acquire 3 pounds of refined uranium. "I just thought it would make a pretty necklace for my sister," quoted Sweetie Belle in a court-issued statement. "If I wanted to make a bomb, I'd just give Rainbow Dash a burrito." Princess Luna, however, was legally obligated to report Sweetie Belle's potential for making a bomb in an effort to prevent terrorism in Equestria. As you all know, following the recent Scootaloo with the flamethrower attacks, Princess Celestia has passed the New England Patriots Act, which is a law that technically is allowed but is still considered cheating by most ponies. Under the New England Patriots Act, any pony accused of terrorism can be imprisoned without charges, and Princess Luna has to record and intervene in any terror or Weeping Tom Brady-related dreams. Sweetie Belle rejects the need for such rights violations, and regardless of safety concerns. Several ponies have come forward to support this decision. Scootaloo trying to hide her own bomb-making apparatus, Rainbow Dash with a trail of international letters of condemnation, and Fluttershy trying to keep ponies from knowing about her dreams of cannibalism, have all stepped forward to sign a petition against the New England Patriots Act. Of course, Princess Luna entered all their dreams last night, and now has enough blackmail on them to keep their mouths shut. However, Sweetie Belle's attorney, Ron Pony, intends to press on and is considering running for princess. Ron Pony, 2016. I'm Joe Stevens, and this has been a news brief from the Equestrian Inquirer. Back to you, Dustykatt.
And we're back. Can you believe that? Sweetie Belle is suing the equestrian government? I don't believe it. She's not old enough to sue the equestrian government without Rarity's help. Okay. Is she? It's crazy. You know? It's like, who wouldn't want Princess Luna to come in their dreams anyway? You know? Except for, Rainbow and the whole,
See, that's why I don't want to go to Equestria, is because then they're going to see my most demonic, evil dreams imaginable.
Yeah, you have demonic and evil dreams. That you do. So.
I've told you some stories.
Yes, I have. Yes. I don't sleep very well because of it. With that, we're back right now with Amy Keating Rogers for the next 11 minutes until the end of the show. So let's make them fast and hard, buddy. Bring me some more questions.
Loki. So this one's from Waveform to Amy. Waveform's also the guy that won, actually.
Yes, he did.
To you, Amy, do you bounce ideas off of writers at the show? And if so, which other writers are your favorites to work with?
Well, the thing is, since we're freelance, we don't a lot. We have writer summits, and when we have writer summits, we all get together and chat. Obviously, we don't ignore each other then, and that's when we kind of we go in with ideas and we put them all up on a board and we see what sticks as far as what story ideas are going to be good. Then if you get assigned a story, usually it's you, Megan, and hopefully another writer. And when Mitch was story editing, it was Mitch. I think I was in a meeting with Mitch, Megan, and myself, and that was really fun. I get along really well with Mitch and Megan, so being with them is fantastic. Cindy and I have worked together for years. But I get along with everybody, but, I can bounce ideas off with lots and lots of people. Like I said, I was working with Dave Polsky recently on Care Bears, and so he and I got, it was actually the most I've worked with Dave. Since, like I said, since we're freelance, we didn't always have meetings together, but because of Care Bears, we ended up talking a lot. And hashing out stories.
What was really fun is I actually read Plenty Royal Academy on the way to Nightmare Nights, which Mitch was at.
That's when I was reading it.
Yeah. So I read it on the way there, and he and I actually met in the bar Thursday night. I said, dude, hey, come here. Can I talk to you about your book? And he went,
Right.
yes, please, tell me about my book. And we sat there for an hour. And I basically said, this, that, this point here, this point here. This is I'd feel more about this if this was here. He was like soaking it up. He was like, yeah, I had to like this, and you did, yeah. I said, yeah, perfect, go do it. And he was like, thanks. I was like, wow, I just told M.A. Larson his book needed help. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But he was all about it. So wonderful guy to talk to about writing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Where did I put? Oh, here we go. So this one's from Pony628 for Amy. How long have you been playing ukulele, and have you ever helped Dan Ingram make some of the songs from your episodes?
I've been playing. Well, I got my ukulele. I want to say 2 years ago.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
And I sadly haven't been playing it a lot lately, and I have to remedy that. I actually picked it up again yesterday, and it was very out of tune, and it was sad. And I have to start playing it more because it makes me happy when I play my ukulele.
Yay.
So that's something I need to fix. Daniel and I don't really work together on songs. I write the lyrics, and then it gets sent to him, and he does the music part of it, and he changes the lyrics as needed to fit kind of the scansion of the song, as he comes up with the music. But we don't work together because he's in Canada and I'm here, and so we don't really collaborate.
I think, is that sometimes the hardest thing to deal with? Because you're all the way in LA and we're here, so it's... Do you ever have to give phone calls or anything like that to deal with certain issues or something?
Really, it's not phone calls. If there are any problems, Megan would write to me and say, hey, there have been, problems with things, and she would ask me for rewrites if things kind of weren't scanning out the way they should. And I'll do rewrites. It'll be Megan that contacts me.
Right.
And that happens.
That's
cool.
That is cool.
Next.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just realized I have a couple for here from Roria, and I just realized that.
Make it quick.
Let's see. I'll bring this one for you, Amy. If you're given the task of making an episode of Pony at free reign with regards to characters and subject matter, what would come out?
I don't know. Something, I don't know, probably just something fun and silly with Pinkie. In the Journal of the Two Sisters, I had some ideas that didn't end up being made into episodes. And so I made them into journal entries. And so, maybe I would take one of those and actually make it an episode.
There you go.
The whole, if you read the Journal of the Two Sisters, Pinkie Pie talks about lollygabbing day. And that was an idea I actually pitched about Pinkie Pie saying that it was lollygabbing day. So, maybe I would actually make that into an episode and just have a very silly Pinkie episode.
That'd be cool. Or Pinkie goes around Ponyville trying to get everybody to listen to Vinyl Scratch's music.
That's the episode you'd make.
Yeah, episode I'd make. It's like Vinyl Scratch isn't like selling records so that nobody understands her wub music. So Pinkie Pie sees her being sad, so she throws a rave.
There you go.
There you go. Wonderful Pinkie episode right there. I work cheap.
It writes itself.
It writes itself.
It writes itself.
It writes itself. I think we got time for one more question, buddy.
One more?
One more.
Do you want to do that last minute thing?
Sure. Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask me and Screwball a question?
Okay. Who are your favorite ponies?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy!
We already know what Screwball likes.
Oh, yeah, okay, now a lot of people are always constantly questioning me on this one. My most favorite pony is Sombra.
Sombra.
Sombrero.
Sombra.
Yes, he loves Sombra. You wouldn't believe how much he loves Sombra.
Oh my god, I love that guy.
Crazy Sombra.
And I'm so excited for the comic coming up that's giving his
yes,
backstory.
the fiendship.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you've seen these coming out, Amy, but they actually
No.
they're doing a 5-week run in the comics where each Wednesday is one of the villains' backstory.
Okay.
5
Wow.
weeks in a row.
See, now, all the
Yes.
villains are usually straightforward when it comes to theirs, but we don't know anything about Sombra, so it's like he's the one that, actually, I've been talking with a lot of people, and they're all excited for that one most than any other, because you don't know what he is, who he is, what he's done, that sort of thing, right?
They're
Okay.
calling them Magic as Fiendship. It's awesome. I can't wait for those things. They're going to be great.
Groovy.
He's so good.
And you just
Me? Oh, everybody knows that the pony on my arm is the one I love the most.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash. But,
oh,
you know, Rainbow Dash and Cheerilee keep fighting back and forth
okay.
for top pony. So, yep. But Rainbow Dash is on my arm. Cheerilee, I'm not sure, is going to be on my body somewhere. And that came out wrong. But, yeah. So, those two, Rainbow Dash and Cheerilee.
Well, actually, beside villain, I do love Applejack a lot.
Yes. And you were a Fluttershy fiend, if I remember correctly.
I was Fluttershy for the longest time, too, yes.
Fluttershy for a long time.
Yeah, and then Applejack, there's just been a lot of things about her that really got in my heart, and then Sombra because, well, way too long story.
Yep. So with that, sadly, we are at the end of the program. So I want to, again, remind you of our new sponsor, Little's Toy Company, who gave us this Discord to give away to you guys. They also gave us these 3 ponies here, which are the winter ponies of Rainbow Dash, Twilight, and Pinkie Pie, and also that Princess Luna up there. Let me get this out of the way. That Princess Luna right there came from them, and those will be given away in the coming weeks. So thank you very much to Littles. Now, do I have a surprise for you guys?
Oh, yes.
Remember how I've been telling you that we're going to get a new t-shirt design. A new t-shirt design. Right?
Yes.
Drum roll, Screwy.
It's going to sound...
Right there, baby. Stay Brony, my friends, garage style, as done by
None other.
Sipsy herself.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. I busted out the piggy bank to give you guys an awesome shirt. So you go to Redbubble, look up Stay Brony. That's one word, Stay Brony, and you'll find this design, which you can put on anything. You can put it on a laptop case. You can put it on a t-shirt. You can put it on a mug, a travel mug, a bedspread, whatever you want. You can put this up there. This is awesome. Look at that thing. I'm actually going to get a garage shirt made with this on it just because I want to. It's going to be... Look at this thing. It's awesome.
It's amazing, man.
It's amazing.
When she showed... when I saw her, I just wanted to crush her with hugs.
Yes. I want to crush her with hugs next time I see her. But yeah, broke out the piggy bank. She needed some funds. I needed a t-shirt. We made a deal happen. So for you guys, check that out. If you buy that shirt, the money comes straight to the show so we can do more wonderful things to entertain you. So please support us. We want to see you wearing this shirt this year. And thank you very much again for all your support all year long. And with that, we're out of here. Thanks again to Amy and Mo.
Thanks, C.
Yes.
You're welcome. I
Thank
would have
you.
her come out here, but I could have her come out here, but I don't know if I'll get her in fast enough.
No, don't worry about it. She's working on homework. Working on homework.
Yes.
Yes. Screwball, of course, for still showing up when he's moved to Vancouver. So, Amy, my wonderful girlfriend, care to win for everything.
She is wonderful.
Yes, she is. She's awesome. I love her. She'll be back right after the show. And Lance, care to win for doing everything. I couldn't do anything with this show without him. Nathan, Bulk Biceps, he's here. Bash Script for giving us a place to go. Everybody who's working on Candlelight Hill Network, thank you much, guys. Everybody who's over there. Everybody who's working on the show. And My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Everybody, from the writers to the animators to Sipsy to Big Jim Miller to everybody. Everybody at DHX. Thank you for doing what you do, because we wouldn't be here without you. Love you all. Next guest. This is the thing. We're doing it 3 times this month. We're doing it now. We're doing it next week, which is our Hearts and Hooves special.
Woohoo!
We're going to have Baron Engel, the artist, live drawing for you one more time. Everyone loves to watch Baron draw. Baron will be here doing Hearts and Hooves sketches Maybe we'll get him to do The Princess of Love. How did I actually think that was going to happen? Wow.
What is that ding? What is
I have
that
no
coming
idea, but whoever hit it, that was a wonderful piece of timing right there. Wow.
Ding.
Amazing.
That was me. Sorry. It
was crazy good. It was crazy good. I loved it. No freaking way. Wow. I just have to like open my teeth and smile and I have to gleam. Ding. It was perfect. So, Baron will be here drawing for you guys. And then I've got a special guest. Special guest for the last show of the month.
Special.
In 2 weeks. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. Why? Because it's special.
Oh, I know who it is.
I know you do. If
Yes.
anybody who goes to manliesbrony.com would know, because the list is there. But if you don't go, you don't know. So, go to manliesbrony.com. Click on the link. Give a couple of bits to this nice lady's daughter's high school so she can continue to do what she does.
Yeah, thank you.
And you get this pile of stuff. Absolutely. And we'll give you a link to the auctions when they come up. Thank you all once again for coming out and watching us do what we do, making dang fools of ourselves every time we turn on the camera. Every time. And we'll see you next week. Not 2 weeks, next week with Baron Engel. Live drawing just for you. Maybe we'll have some surprise guests.
It's happened before.
Just maybe. With that, we're out of here. Be excellent to each other. See ya.
Bye.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.